Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel for an update on the next Battlefront 2 update. Unfortunately, we have some not so great news today, news that some of us suspected might be coming, and we're ready for it. I'm not going to waste any time here. The Scarif update has been moved from the end of March to the middle of April, so a 2-week delay from its original release date. In all likelihood, the update was originally going to drop Tuesday of next week on the 31st. Most updates drop at the very end of the month, and it's being moved to mid-April, more likely than not the 14th, the second Tuesday of next month, so a 2-week delay. The delay is totally understandable considering the state of literally everything right now, so there's really no use in pointing any fingers because DICE is having to deal with everything the same way all of us are. Fortunately though, in the announcement that the update would be facing a delay, we also got some details on the update and how DICE will be continuing to work on this game during all of this, and even more exciting, confirmation of some of the content coming alongside Scarif, including new hero appearances. To start off, Ben has confirmed that the team is continuing to work on the game in full force, and the reason for the delay in the first place is because the transition from the studio to each person working remotely caused some development snags, which is probably why we didn't get the delay announcement sooner, because DICE just didn't know. I'm very happy to hear they are still continuing to work on the game. I honestly was wondering if development would just stop until people in Sweden could safely return to work, but apparently they are completely capable of working on Battlefront 2 from their homes. Moving on and getting to the new information on the update itself, we have some good news for fans of instant action, as the Age of Rebellion, aka the original trilogy maps, are coming to instant action this month, or not this month, I guess next month now, so offline players will have more options. The announcement also confirms that Supremacy is also getting the other original trilogy locations alongside Scarif. I don't think that was officially stated at any point, it was just kind of a given, but now we have 100% confirmation. What's a little more interesting is later in the announcement, it says that both Heroes vs. Villains and Co-op are getting some additional locations, other than Scarif of course. I'm not sure what exactly this means, but we are getting at least 2 new locations for Co-op and HVV. My guess is that DICE will finally add Crate to HVV. There has been a mostly finished Heroes vs. Villains map for Crate in the file since it was first released. As for what the other HVV map could be, I honestly don't know, it could be anything. Maybe they even took a section from one of the other Scarif maps from Battlefront 2015 and made it into a separate HVV location. If you don't know, there were 3 different Scarif ground maps in the last game, but the only one we know is coming to Battlefront 2 is Landing Pad 13. We saw a very brief tease of it last month in the end of the community transmission video. It's possible DICE took one of the other 2 ground maps from the Battlefront 2015 Scarif DLC, there was Scarif Beach and Scarif Jungle, and made one of those into new HVV locations, which would be pretty cool. As far as what the new co-op map will be, I think the smaller Scarif maps would also work for that mode, plus Crate and Bespin still aren't in co-op, and considering they made Kessel and Jabba's Palace both work as co-op maps, I think Bespin would work just fine as well. The announcement also confirms that the update will be bringing new appearances for both the heroes and the villains, and the end of the announcement says "What fun," which is of course a Darth Maul quote from Rebels, and Ben has used that gif like 40 times in the past 2 weeks. A Darth Maul skin is 100% coming at this point. I don't know which one, something from the Clone Wars or Rebels more likely than not, but it's definitely long overdue. If there was all of this hype and build up just for a hooded skin, which I do want a hooded skin, but they are hyping this up a lot, so it better be one with the robot legs. The announcement does say new appearances plural for both heroes and villains, so maybe 2 for each side. As far as what light side skin or skins we're getting, I honestly don't really know what we'll get. Ben did confirm that none of them are for Han, so he is out of the question, and I think it's unlikely we'll get one for Leia or Lando this update. Both of those heroes have quite a few. I think Empire Strikes Back Luke is pretty likely the appearance from Bespin. Other than that one though, I really don't know. Chewbacca with C-3PO is a skin everyone wants, but I don't know how likely that one is. Most of the highly requested skins these days are for the villains, because other than the DLC heroes and Kylo, plus Iden with her helmet I guess, most of the villains have 0 appearances. Vader, Boba, Bossk, Maul, Palpatine, none of those guys have any skins, and most of them have plenty of options. I'm pretty sure Han alone has more skins than the entire dark side combined, so I hope this update in a few weeks is able to make the dark side a bit more customizable, because there are no shortage of possibilities. A couple more things in response to a complaint about having to play the same map twice in Supremacy. Ben did confirm the team is planning on changing that in the next update, so no more 2-hour match on Camino, followed by another 2-hour match on Camino. I am glad to hear this change is coming. In my opinion, Supremacy is way too long of a game mode to have to play the same map twice in a row. Also, just in case you didn't know, Double XP is active from now until who knows when. It's just active full-time because almost everyone is stuck indoors, so you have a nearly unlimited time for the near future. Plus, there's also going to be Triple XP next month from the 27th to the 29th, so even more XP. Finally, if you are wondering, Ben did go ahead and say the community transmission won't be released this week. They are going to save it for the week of the update, but because things are pretty slow, I expect we'll be getting bits and pieces of information along the way. Well guys, that is going to wrap this video up. I know it was a short one. I obviously wasn't planning on making it today. I was in the middle of working on an entirely different video, but this was way more important, of course. I hope you guys are all staying safe during this. Look forward to more videos from me on a more regular basis. With everything going on, I'm going to be able to catch up on a ton of Battlefront video ideas I've had for so long, so look forward to those because now my school is all canceled, so I can work on more things for you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you are new, and if you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like. With that said, I will see you guys tomorrow with the video that was originally going to be posted today. See ya!